Welcome to TheStreet.com TV. I'm Alex Steele here with some small business travel tips. So this time, we're going to talk about trains. This is reported in Annika Megason's article at TheStreet.com. Okay, so years ago, a nervous David Catania sat aboard the Metro-North Railroad in anticipation of a first job interview when a fellow passenger advised him to remember that he is as smart as they are. Okay, so now a senior research specialist in New York City, Catania has given that advice to countless other passengers since, many of which have become his close friends and mentors. So every day on the 6:58 a.m. train from Fairfield, Connecticut to New York City, Catania meets up with a tight-knit group of rail enthusiasts who call themselves the 658 Trainiacs. They're comprised of professionals and captains of industry going into the city. Now on the way home each night, Catania heads into the bar car where the Trainiacs exchange stories, business advice, and jokes all over coffee or a cold one. And here, Catania promotes his other business, Cachaça Fazenda Mai de Oro, by shaking up some cachaça cocktails. Cachaça is Brazilian rum, by the way. And wherever he goes, he always takes a backpack equipped with lime, sugar, and of course, cachaça. He hopes people will like it and also tell their friends. So besides from offering excellent networking opportunities and lasting friendships, rail is fast becoming the transportation mode of choice for commuters and business travelers. Amtrak spokesperson Cliff Cole says that train popularity continues to grow at record levels. In fact, during the fiscal year 2006, more than 24 million passengers rode Amtrak, making it the fourth straight year of record ridership. And for many travelers, it's clear that the convenience of a shorter trip by plane doesn't compare to a train's benefits. I swear I could have driven faster, Catania says, when he recently took a flight to Florida and had to contend with security checkpoints and extensive flight delays. Even if he had taken a car, though, he still would have had to worry about gas, traffic, and of course those elusive parking spots. In contrast, when Catania takes the train, he says there's never any hassle and he's taken right to the center of town. In fact, one of Amtrak's enviable problems recently is that it's actually turning away passengers, even while charging their full fare. Cole attributes this market pressure to highway congestion, rising gas prices, and draconian airport security policies. And for Cole, well, that's good news. He considers trains the hassle-free way to travel because there are no long check-in lines and trains always go downtown to downtown. Also, when travel is threatened by beastly winter weather, traffic, or even a summer storm, Amtrak's 90% on-time annual performance record is a rare comfort. Amtrak is often able to run its service during inclement weather conditions, thunderstorms, snowstorms, when air travel usually comes to a grinding halt. But the biggest rail perk is the same thing Catania sees whenever he pours a shot of cachaça, the opportunity to conduct business during travel, leading to a more productive and less stressful trip. All Amtrak regional and Acela Express trains come equipped with AC outlets for laptops, and cell phones are allowed on all but the so-called quiet cars. And while passengers work on reports, they can have food delivered to their seats or take a break and stroll to that cafe car. Just this month, Amtrak made things even easier for business travelers by introducing additional at-seat food cart service to 4 of its high-speed premium Acela Express trains, bringing the grand total to 10. It also introduced wireless processing of credit cards on long-distance trains that provide food and beverage services so that now payment options are even increased. And last but not least, price always matters. Unlike airlines, Amtrak prices don't fluctuate seasonally, but there is still the advantage of lower fees if you book in advance. Okay, so how do air and rail prices compare? If you book a round-trip ride on Amtrak departing from New York to Washington, D.C., it will cost you about $180 for a coach seat and about $248 for business class for a 3-hour and 40-minute trip. Okay, so on Orbitz, the cheapest deal you can currently find for the same trip at 1 hour and 15 minutes was $170 for economy class, which is pretty much the same, but get this, $728 for business. So if you prefer first class, the train seriously does pay off. If you need to get across country fast, definitely take a jet. But for those shorter business trips, opt for the rail if you want reliability, hassle-free comfort, and prime networking opportunities. I mean, who knows? You could even meet your future business partner on the rails. And again, for a more in-depth look, see Annika Megason's article at TheStreet.com. I'm Alex Steele with TheStreet.com TV. Stay tuned for more.